Hi everyone, Coach Windows here, the Alignment Architect. Welcome back to the channel. Please continue to like and subscribe. It's been great, all the feedback I've been getting. Today I'm going to delve back into one of the previous videos I did, and it's about peak performance and how do you stay at the top of the performance curve. Got asked a lot of questions bumping into people in the street around, well, how do I stay up there in that curve? Well, here's the answer. Let's dive in. So if you want your performance to maintain there, you've got to manage your stress levels. And how you manage your stress levels is through this model. The actions that you perform, the right actions, times the right frequency to get the right results. Deep diving into the right actions, clarity. If you think about down here, plan, what is your plan? Do you have one? If you don't have one, you need to discover and sit down and write out. What are the actions you take to perform the task or the function that you do, that your vision and mission are asking of you? What are the things you need to be doing to get there? Begin with the end in mind. You've seen that previous video as well. Execution and consistency. Really sit in the same pool. Am I doing the same thing over and over and I can repeat it so that I know every time I perform that certain action, I get a certain result and I can really start to bed in, oh, this plan's working, I'm doing the same things over, I'm executing really well, and I'm clear on what those actions are. Very, very powerful at the front end, because whatever we do here, it will spit out as a result at the back end. The right frequency, your practice, how often do you practice? The more you want something, the more you need to practice at it. There's a thing called the 10,000 hour rule. Have you done 10,000 hours of practice to become a master at the craft that you're trying to, one, earn your money or live your dreams? The intensity in which you practice or you live your life. If it's just done with, oh yeah, no worries, blah, blah, blah. But if you're really clear about, I've got an intensity so that when I'm clear, I'm going to execute, I know the actions, but I'm going to do it like in a game simulation, even when I go to training, all of a sudden, whatever results you're getting are starting to show you what you're doing in training. They'll map out at the end. And adapt. Sometimes we might be doing things and it's not, in that moment you think, well, this is not working. Can you adapt and change right in that moment? Can you adapt and thrive and go, wow, you know, I changed that. I can do something different, plug it into the front end, so when that happens in the future, I can really make sure when I'm doing something, I'm flexible. I can really go with the flow. Very powerful. Now the result, progress. Are you making progress? Like even if you didn't make as many runs or you didn't play as well, but you felt like, wow, you know, my plan was good this week, I felt good. Didn't quite work, but you know what, I feel like I'm progressing really well and I'm on the right path. What'd you learn? What can I do differently? Is there anything to learn? If not, was it simply that I learned that I'm doing pretty well here and I can celebrate my success? And that's a really powerful moment. You can sit back and I was really clear on my plan. I executed it really well and I ended up with feeling pretty good and my result was pretty good. And if my result wasn't great, I know what I could do differently to get back into the front end of my actions that allow me to stay up here in this peak performance. If you want to stay in alignment, you got to get in alignment. How do you get in alignment with the best version of yourself and allow your best self to lead? You need to understand what these things are for you. And if you just simply sit inside that model, right actions times right frequency will give you the right results. You'll be able to sit right up there in your peak performance far more than you ever have and probably become a high performer, because once you start doing this, that's what you become, a high performer. Have a go. Good luck.